power. The very word sends shivers down the spine, evoking images of dominance, control, and influence. It is a force that can shape destinies, topple empires, and create legends. But what is power, really? Is it the ability to command armies, to amass wealth, or to inspire fear? Or is it something more elusive, more insidious? The very word crackles with energy, danger, and allure. It is a double-edged sword, capable of both creation and destruction. Power can be a beacon of hope or a harbinger of doom. It is the spark that ignites revolutions and the chains that bind the oppressed. We see it displayed openly, a roaring fire that attracts attention and invites challenge. This is the power that is visible, tangible, and often short-lived. It is the power of kings and conquerors, of leaders who stand in the spotlight and bask in the adulation of the masses. But this is not the only form of power, but true power often lurks in the shadows, a whisper in the dark, a serpent coiled, waiting to strike. It is the power that operates behind the scenes, unseen and unacknowledged. This is the power of the puppet master, the strategist, the one who pulls the strings and shapes the world from the shadows. This is the power Machiavelli understood, the power of the invisible attack. It is the power of subtlety and cunning, of manipulation and deceit. It is the power that does not rely on brute force, but on the ability to outthink and outmaneuver one's opponents. Forget brute force, the frontal assault. These are the tools of the unimaginative, the predictable, the easily countered. True power lies in the ability to strike without being seen, to win without fighting. Such tactics are crude, easily anticipated, easily countered. They are the moves of a novice, a player who has not yet grasped the deeper game. The true master knows that the most effective moves are those that are never seen, never anticipated. Real power operates subtly, silently, like a virus that spreads unseen until it's too late. It is the power of influence, of persuasion, of the ability to shape the thoughts and actions of others without them even realizing it. Your opponent shouldn't know what hit them, only that they are suddenly weaker, you stronger. This is the essence of true power, the ability to change the balance of power without ever revealing your hand. This is the art of maneuvering yourself into a position of advantage before a single word is spoken, a single muscle flexed. It is the art of preparation, of foresight, of always being one step ahead. It is the art of winning without fighting, of bending others to your will before they even realize they are bending. It is the power of the unseen hand, the invisible force that shapes the world. This is the path to lasting power. A power built not on fear and coercion, but on strategic brilliance and the mastery of the unseen. It is the power that endures, the power that shapes the world from the shadows. Imagine a swift, silent predator. No roar, no warning. It moves with an elegance that belies its lethal intent. Each step calculated, each movement a testament to its mastery of the hunt. In the dead of night it becomes one with the shadows, an unseen force of nature. The air is thick with anticipation, the forest holding its breath as the predator closes in on its prey. This is not just a hunt, it is a dance of death, choreographed to perfection. Only the sudden, inescapable grasp of sharp claws, the flash of teeth. The prey has no time to react, no chance to escape. The attack is swift, merciless, and final. It is the culmination of hours, perhaps days, of stalking, of waiting for the perfect moment to strike. The predator's patience is as much a weapon as its claws and teeth, a testament to its understanding of the art of the hunt. This is the essence of the invisible attack. It is about more than just physical prowess. It is about strategy, about understanding the environment, about knowing when to move and when to stay still. The predator's success lies in its ability to remain unseen, to blend into its surroundings until the moment of the strike. It is a master of its domain, a silent force that commands respect and fear. It is about acting with such speed, such precision that your opponent never sees it coming, like a martial artist who has trained for years to perfect their technique, or a fencer who can anticipate their opponent's moves before they make them. Every action is deliberate, every movement calculated. There is no room for hesitation, no margin for error. The invisible attack is a testament to the power of preparation, of discipline, of mastery. Think of a skilled surgeon, their hands moving with practiced grace, their scalpel making incisions so precise they are barely perceptible. Each cut is made with a purpose. each movement guided by years of training and experience. The surgeon's skill lies not just in their ability to perform the operation, but in their understanding of the human body, in their ability to see what others cannot. They are masters of their craft, wielding their tools with the precision of a predator's claws, yet beneath their touch, lives are changed. The surgeon's work is transformative, their skill a force for good. They operate with the same precision and care as a predator on the hunt, but their goal is to heal, to save, to give life. The invisible attack is not just about destruction, it is about transformation, about using one's skills to achieve a greater purpose. This is the power of subtle action, of calculated movement, of knowing. It is the ability to see the bigger picture, to understand the intricacies of a situation, and to act in a way that maximizes impact. Like a viper coiled and ready to strike, or a chess player planning their next move, the invisible attack is about patience, about waiting for the right moment to act, where to strike for maximum impact. It is about understanding your strengths and weaknesses and those of your opponent. It is about using your knowledge and skills to your advantage, about turning the tide in your favor with a single, decisive action. The invisible attack is a testament to the power of strategy, of foresight, of calculated risk. In the game of power, the loudest voice rarely wins. It is the quiet ones, the thinkers, the planners who hold the true power. They understand that strength lies not in volume but in strategy, in the ability to see what others cannot. They move in silence, their actions speaking louder than words. They are the masters of the invisible attack, wielding their power with subtlety and precision. It is the quiet strategist, the one who observes, who plans, who waits for the opportune moment, who ultimately emerges victorious. They understand that true power lies not in brute force, but in the elegance of a well-executed plan. They are patient, they are disciplined, and they are always one step ahead. The invisible attack is their weapon, their path to victory. They understand that true power lies not in brute force, but in the elegance of a well-executed plan, a plan that unfolds with the silent, deadly precision of a viper's strike. It is about knowing when to act and when to wait, about understanding the intricacies of a situation and using that knowledge to your advantage. The invisible attack is a testament to the power of strategy, of patience, of calculated action. This is the power we will unlock together. The power to achieve your aims through calculated action, through the mastery of the invisible attack. It is a journey of discovery, of learning to see what others cannot, of honing your skills to perfection. Together we will explore the art of the invisible attack and unlock the true potential that lies within you. Consider the vampire, a creature of myth and legend. It has fascinated and terrified humanity for centuries, embodying the perfect blend of allure and danger. The vampire is not just a monster, it is a master of unseen dominance, a being that wields power in the most subtle and effective ways. It does not overpower its victims with brute strength, but with stealth, with charm, with the promise of something alluring, something dangerous. The vampire's approach is calculated, every move designed to draw its prey closer, to make them feel safe even as they step into the trap. It operates in the shadows, its movements unseen, its motives cloaked. The vampire understands that the greatest power lies in the unknown, in the fear of what cannot be seen. It uses the darkness to its advantage, becoming a phantom that haunts the edges of perception. The vampire understands the power of seduction, of manipulation, of bending others to its will through subtle influence. It knows that a whispered word, a lingering glance, can be more powerful than any physical force. The vampire's true strength lies in its ability to make others act against their own interests, to make them complicit in their own downfall. It knows that true power lies not in physical domination, but in the control of the mind, the heart, the very essence of its prey. The vampire's gaze can mesmerize, its voice can enchant, and its presence can dominate without a single drop of blood being spilled. This is the essence of unseen dominance, the ability to control without overt force. And when the time is right, it strikes, swift and silent, leaving its victims drained and unaware of how their power slipped away. The vampire's attack is the culmination of a long game, a strategy that has been unfolding in the shadows. It is a reminder that the most effective strikes are those that are least expected, This too is a lesson in the invisible attack. The ability to strike from the shadows to leave your opponent bewildered and powerless is a skill that can be applied in many areas of life. Whether in business, in personal relationships, or in any competitive arena, the principles of unseen dominance can give you the upper hand. The ability to charm, to persuade, to influence, these are the tools of the master strategist. The vampire's methods can teach us the importance of subtlety, of the power of suggestion. It is not always the loudest voice that wins, but the one that can plant the seed of an idea, that can make others see the world in a new way. It is the art of winning hearts and minds before a single battle is fought, of shaping the battlefield to your advantage before your opponent even realizes the game is afoot. The vampire's strategy is one of preparation, of understanding the terrain and the players, of making the first move long before the conflict begins. Like the vampire, you must learn to move with grace and purpose in the shadows, to use your intellect and your charm as weapons, to strike with precision when the moment is ripe. Embrace the lessons of unseen dominance, and you will find that true power lies not in what is visible, but in what is hidden, in the mastery of the unseen. Life, like chess, is a game of strategy. Each move, however small, has consequences. Each decision creates a ripple effect, influencing the course of the game. To master the invisible attack, you must learn to think like a grandmaster, to anticipate your opponent's moves, to plan your own with calculated precision. The chess player who charges blindly into battle will quickly find themselves outmaneuvered, their pieces scattered, their king vulnerable. The true master, however, understands the power of patience, of observation, of waiting for the opportune moment to strike. They see the board as a whole, understanding the interconnectedness of each piece, each move. They don't just react to their opponent, they anticipate, they manipulate, they control the flow of the game. They're always several steps ahead, their victory assured long before the final checkmate. This is the essence of the invisible attack, to become the architect of your own destiny, to shape the game to your advantage, and to emerge victorious through strategic brilliance.